Okay, next question is Matt, and Matt asks about what you're going to do about veteran homelessness. This is actually an easy one. We are going to wire brush the illegal aliens out of this state. They were not invited here except by the Democrats. There are more than 5,000 here. Janet Mills and her cadre with Bellows and Pingree and all the rest of them want to bring another 75,000 illegals here. No, that's number one. No. Illegals are not coming into the state, and those here are going to be escorted out of the state. What does that do? It opens up housing, like the housing in Brunswick that was intended for veterans, okay? Instead of going to the veterans, many of whom ended up under Casco Bridge and then were shooed out by Democrat leaders who said they couldn't stay under the bridge after they'd taken away the housing that probably was going to be theirs in Brunswick. What did they do with that Brunswick housing? They gave it to illegal aliens for 2 years. And they gave them EBT cards. We now know many of the EBT cards are being swapped for drugs. Is that the state we want? No. We want homeless veterans to have homes. We want veterans to have the homestead exemption. We want veterans not to have to pay high property taxes. Why? Because they signed a page 2 and went away to die for us if necessary. Okay, think about that. We owe a moral debt to veterans. The last thing in the world a veteran should be is homeless. They literally protected our homes with their lives. Does it get any more basic than that? So, Matt, the answer is we need to find ways to make sure every homeless veteran in the state has a home. And more importantly, all veterans get to keep their homes. They don't, as I said a moment ago, they don't end up being put in a position where they keep paying rent to the government for something they fought for. Some of them, many of them, got wounded and had to come back and think a lot about what they did. And they still have to pay taxes for something that they really earned by being for us. So veterans come first in my book. In a state of 1.4 million, we've got about 100,000. I will stand up and work for every one of them. I will make sure that our veterans' homes, both the private ones and the public ones supported by VA, are doing what they're supposed to do. And frankly, if they're not delivering services to you or the cost of those services is too much, you can count on me to go straight to the Trump administration and say, one-on-one, mano a mano, right there in the Veterans Administration, I need to have you support my main vets. So there's that.